Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another special bonus reading for you. For you Scorpios that are born on October 25th, again, special bonus reading for you guys. So we're going to dive into the overall energy, see what's going on for those of you born on the 25th, calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpios born on October 25th to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers, and so it is. Power of number 7. Power of number 8. And power of number 9. You know, I almost thought for a split second, I wonder if the numbers are going to go in succession, 7, 8, 9. I got my wish. I think I manifested for that. Okay. Looks like we are going to the number 24. Some of you Scorpios could be 24, 27, 28, 29 years old for those of you might be born on, obviously October 25th. However, you could also be 42, 47, 48, or 49 years of age. You could have been born in 1972, 1974, 1978, or 1979. You could have been born in 1982, 1984, 1987, or 1989. You could have been born in 1992, 1994, 1997, or 1998. You could also be dealing with a Cancerian or a Leo born in the month of July. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo born in the month of August. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra born in the month of September. You could also be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus born in the month of April. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces born in the month of February for some of you, okay? But going to the power of a number 24 for the beautiful star sign of Scorpio. Again, for those of you born on October 25th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpios born on October 25th. What is the overall general collective energy, please? What does Scorpio need to know at this time frame? Show me what's up. Ooh, you're moving into the Emperor or Empress status. But also, fair warnings, forearmed. The Empress can talk about pregnancy. Some of you guys might already be, you female Scorpios could be, for some of you, in your childbearing years. You could technically be pregnant right now, okay? However, for those of you, you could be dealing with a specific person right now. Be very mindful. There could be an impending pregnancy coming up. Fair warnings forearmed. If that's not what is on your bucket list, then I would say refrain yourself. Restrain, refrain, pull back, yeah. So, big new opportunities are awaiting you. It's like a knock on the door. The door of 'knocking in your direction, Scorpio. This is also you choosing to elevate your life, getting to another status, a higher vibrational frequency in your life. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries born in the month of March. However, the Empress energy can also represent the sign of Taurus and also Libra. There is something here about a creative pursuit. This could be you moving into entrepreneurship, especially if you've been thinking about entrepreneurship for quite a while. It's like you have the green light to go the distance, but you need a plan of action. This could be you dressing differently, new hairstyle, new attitude, being articulate. It can talk about, the Empress is about refinement, luxury, empathy, motherhood. Some of you could be dealing with certain issues with a mother figure for some of you. Okay. This can also talk about, for you Scorpios, male or female, you coming now into your true perfect power, perfect control. I'm hearing the statement from Spirit. It sounds to me like a mantra. Everything good is now headed in my direction. Everything that I want or desire it to be comes into fruition. This is about you looking at yourself differently. A whole new energetic makeover from head to toe, internally and externally. This is also about rising into a position, yes, of power. Could be, some of you may get an upgrade. You could work for a company and you could go into management, upper management for some of you. But for those of you thinking about entrepreneurship, this is you bossing up, working your way towards having more time management, freedom, flexibility, you calling the shots. What are your work hours? This is you stepping up to the plate and stepping out with a lot of class. Change and transformation, sign of Scorpio. Out with the old, in with the new. You are the phoenix rising up out of the ashes. Now, some of you guys recently could have lost a mother figure, so I'm not going to disregard, or it could have been a family member. Some of you could have even in the past went through a miscarriage. So if I hear it, I'm going to call it out, okay? This is a transformation of you, again, from head to toe. Not allowing to have anything stand in your way any longer, Scorpio. This isn't about you being in such this mighty, almighty power that you become egotistical or that nobody likes you or whatever. You may end up having haters. You know, when you rise to the top, I mean, it's just the inevitable. There will be people who will be secretly jealous of you. They will be your silent haters, whatever. We cannot control what everybody's thinking about us. There's just not enough hours in the day. But to me, I'm also hearing the statement, once you get into this level of success, whatever this success means to you, I heard Spirit say, you'll be laughing all the way to the bank. That's what I just heard. Yep, Spirit wants you to start planning for your future now. especially during Capricorn season. Capricorn energy can help you to get focused and grounded. Okay. This is about you leveling up and figuring out how you're going to level up, making plans to figure out what is your personal transformation to get you into that Empress or Emperor status in your life. I'm going to go into the Kipper deck. So what is this? Bad health can talk about numerous things. A lot of times I look at bad health card as stress. Watching your stress levels. Now, like I said, some of you could have had a parental figure, or more specifically a mother figure, that was very ill, and either, in due time, that mother figure could, yes, eventually pass away, or there is a mother figure that already passed away, because again, death card up against the mother energy, okay? Or another thing here I'm seeing is if you have had tumultuous times, like if you're dealing with a narcissistic parent, you probably chose to go silent or go rogue because these parents were in the past mind controlling you, gaslighting you. They could be a covert narcissist, a grandioso narcissist. They could have affected you. You could have childhood trauma that you're working your way through, trying to get back into your personal power again, healing the mental trauma. You could also be going through therapy right now. And Spirit saying you will be successful with the therapy. Okay? You might have chose to end things with the parental figure because of past childhood trauma. That's how I'm seeing it in that scenario. Not everybody has gone through that. This is also with Scorpio energy up against the Empress. This is you flat out, Scorpio, reclaiming yourself, or what is of your birthright, what the universe wants to bestow upon you, what has always been rightfully yours. And with the Empress energy, a lot of you may want to start a genealogy tree, because it could very well be true. You might even have a great grandparent that was an emperor or an empress or a king or a queen of a particular country. It is not far-fetched, but you have to take the time. Genealogy can really transform your life to have a better understanding of your character, who you are, where you come from, your roots. You can also have a great grandmother that is also watching over you, Scorpio. So a lot of beautiful variable messages that I have coming in, okay? And yes, there are some sadder messages, more sad messages, okay? Because you could have lost a loved one. And if you did, I'm very sorry. Again, going through healing. But this is about you now, in this present moment, reclaiming back your power and not allowing anything to distract you, and going the distance, making the plans for your future. Some of you guys want to travel. You're thinking about maybe traveling. A lot of you guys were working so hard, very hard in 2023. Yeah, I've got sirens going off in the background. You guys really went through hell and back in 2023, and now it's like you're looking for relief, or you could feel a little bit, again, stressed out, or you could feel exhausted. In your mind somewhere, Scorpio, you could be thinking like, okay, when am I going to get this break? Well, part of that depends on your mindset. You have to come into your personal power. You have to really strategize. What are your goals right now? What are your goals for 2024? And are you being realistic, and are you being practical? Right? Kind of one in the same words. Same energy frequency there with those two words. Are you being practical? Is your energy grounded? Or are you still mentally scattered in certain areas? Streamlining this right now during Capricorn season. Streamlining all of your goals right now. Where do you want to be by the month of March of 2024? Where do you want to be in the next 2 weeks? What do you want to accomplish in the next 2 days? Increments. Do you feel you need to go on a mental detox? And detox your subconscious mind. And the way we detox the subconscious mind is through guided meditations to incorporate new mantras, new positive affirmational statements. Are you listening? Did you get to work as of Monday? Did you start listening to millionaire and billionaire guided meditations? Well, if you haven't and you didn't think about it, I think you better, because when you're bossing up, I'm telling you, this is like having the ultimate prosperity in every single area of your life. So, watching your stress levels right now, but keeping your goals very practical. And building up momentum and having great expectation. Keeping high expectations of yourself, but not to the point, excuse me for 1 second. Ooh, I sneezed. That's confirmation. Not having your expectations so high that you are falling into this mentality of that everything's got to be perfect. Listen, perfectionism will come over time as you build up momentum. You don't need to have, if you're going into entrepreneurship, you don't need to have everything perfect. Keep it simple. Keep it simple right now. Don't be so hard on yourself, but be practical. Yeah, leveling up, maturity. That can also talk about a mother figure. You know, you could have felt mentally stuck or trapped. For those of you who went through toxic, narcissistic, abusive relationships and situations with parental figures. Again, you could have went no contact with them in 2023 for some of you, or even prior to that. However, this is when we talk about mature woman, mature person, mature male, okay? Like I said, you could have great grandparents that have passed on that are looking over you, okay? This is you looking at your life very differently from this point forward, and how are you going to choose to look at your life differently? What are the small increment goals that are going to make you feel successful each and every single day, or every few days, feeling like, boom, I got this done. Boom, I got another goal done. Man, oh man, we're already headed towards February. You know, you're going to be in that mindset and say, okay, this is what I got to get done in February. This is what I... Always set your goals at least in 30, 60, 90-day increments, you guys. If you can't stand the job that you're at right now, and you moved into 2024 with the same old job, and you just feel like either A, something's not going to get better, or you know that you need to change, or you're feeling highly robotic at the current job right now, that is a red flag from your trusted ancestors to say, you got to get out of there, but you got to plan for something better. To have the change, to have the shift, to level up. Do you see entrepreneurship for yourself in 2024? Do you need 6 more months? If it helps you, there's a book that I read that changed my life that within the matter of the first 2 chapters helped me to set that exit date to go into full-blown entrepreneurship. And the book is called 2 Weeks Notice by Amy Porterfield. And she's been featured before on the Mel Robbins podcast on YouTube. Okay. I do not know Amy Porterfield personally, but I knew the day that I picked up that book, and then it was no coincidence that I was at Barnes & Noble. I was specifically looking for the book, but I went into the business section. And when I turned around, because I was looking at some other books first, and then when I turned around, there was one copy of that book, 2 Weeks Notice, on the lower shelf at Barnes & Noble in the business section. And I looked and I thought, wow, there's only one copy. That book must be for me. Because I didn't want to wait and order it on Amazon. I thought, well, maybe Barnes & Noble's has it, and they did. But what Amy Porterfield, in my personal experience, moving into entrepreneurship, and if that's what you want and you've been contemplating that, she clearly states, nothing's going to change until you have an exit date. You set a realistic exit date. When are you going to exit out of that current job position? Because even in her personal experience, and from what I read, she didn't have everything perfected. Neither did I. I already had YouTube established, and I already had another business that was slowly moving like sludge, but I didn't wait for the second business I had to be fully up and running. I thought, no, I can do this off of YouTube right now. So once you find your niche and what it is that you want to do, you guys, your life will transform. But if you are fearful that you're not going to make it on your own, when are you ever going to make a decision? Confidence is needed. You want that time management, that freedom, that flexibility. You have to set the exit date. That's like with Scorpio, ending. What is your ending exit date? If that is your goal for 2024, because not all of you are going to go into entrepreneurship, although I highly recommend it at some point in your lifetime. But this is about total transformation from head to toe and understanding who you are, where you come from, what you're made of, and doing whatever the hell it takes to get to the kind of life that you want to lead that makes you feel good about yourself. You're feeling confident. A lot of you guys have kids, maybe making your children the reason why you go the distance to improve your way of life so that you can give them and show them how to create opportunity. But opportunity can't come if you're stuck in lack of confidence or fear-based thoughts, or you're listening to people that weigh or drag you down. You got to eliminate them out of your life. You got to walk away. Again, keeping high expectations, but not so high, again, that it puts you in this trap of you having to have everything perfect. That's just not realistic right there, you guys. But small goals, yes. That is what is going to help you go the distance. And there will be times, I'm going to tell you flat out, black and white, there will be times that you will feel, and those of you going into entrepreneurship, you will feel alone. There will be times it will be lonely, but once you start getting your business, whatever it is that you're marketing, campaigning, and you got a product, a service, whatever the situation is, you build up momentum through your clients, and you build relationships through clients, through sales, putting yourself out there, marketing your business in the local community, and then expanding out. Okay, if that's kind of where your mindset's at. But I really feel with this, again, with the Empress energy, this is you looking at yourself from head to toe and completely deciding to go through the transformation. Mindset, like Mel Robbins says, mindset reset, focusing in more, making your subconscious mind your number one priority, because it has everything to do with all of the information that you absorb on a daily basis. Plus you have the 60 to 70,000 thoughts that are ruminating through your mind. You got to get mental focus. You want this to be a very impactful year, Scorpio. It starts with your presentation of you, how you articulate, how you walk, talk, present yourself. Bottom line. And I know you can do it. My awesome and amazing Scorpios born on October 25th. If you would like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com, and my amazing assistant, Victoria, will book you for that personal reading. But until next time, take care.